don't know, maybe I wasn't supposed to. Who knows? All right. What's up, Theree players? I'll give you guys a moment to come in. I'll give you a moment to come in. A moment to come in. A moment to come in. And then I will give you a bit of an update. Hello. Hi. I know you guys are coming for this. I know. All right, let us talk for a moment, you and I. Hey. All right, let's chat for a second. Let's talk about what's up or what's been going on and the whole bit. You know, I operate in 15,000% transparency. So let's chat, let's talk, let me key you into what's happening, all right? So here's where we are. Before I even get started, no, there is nothing going on with Jeromie. There's nothing going on with Cory, nothing going on with me. We are all good. Our relationships are all amazing. This has nothing to do with that at all. But I have haters, and they have made a lot of noise. So a couple things. We posted the venue that we were going to do the Three Kings at yesterday, and I have this Exposing Darius Crooks hate group. Now I have all the pictures and the images, and I know who did what and the whole bit because my people are actually in that group, so they are reporting back to me every time something happens. But they called the facility and spoke to people and this, that, and the third, and you know the narrative. He's a scammer. He's a crook. Don't rent to him. This, that, and the third. And so we were able to get past that. Right? Not a big deal. Right? They're cool. We understand this, that, and the third. Here's where I draw the line. I can't allow anybody else to get hurt. Right? Hurt me. Talk about me, put me down, scammer me, do whatever to me, right? But I can't allow that to happen to anybody else. And in the hate group, they posted, I have the images, they posted Jeromie's husband, right? They posted Jeromie's husband, and in posting Jeromie's husband, they said, Bree Brown posted the husband and said, not the 2-pound husband together, they made 4 pounds, right? Nothing to do with me whatsoever, but it is what it is. It's not even about moving in silence, right? There's no way I can have an event for 400 people and you not know where it is. This is not dining with Darius Cooks, right? Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's be real about this. We had a meeting earlier, and we talked about the idea of maybe making it a secret location. We can't do that. People are flying in. People are buying plane tickets, right? You're not buying a plane ticket to come to a city and you don't even know where the venue's going to be at and it's 400 people. We can't do that, right? So, and we're not doing that, right? We're not doing that. So they posted Jeromie's husband and said some things about him. And then, people are going back against them like, you guys are childish, unruly. You talk about people. Jeromie, his husband, are nice, generous. They love each other. They've done nothing, this and the third, right? So then, people are talking about the way they're dressed and whatnot and things like that. So, Tyrell has not done anything to anybody besides fall in love with Jeromie, right? And I can't let what I have going on affect somebody else, right? I just can't, right? It's not fair to anybody. It's not fair to them. It's just not, you know what I'm saying? It's just not fair whatsoever. So I don't want my shit affecting other people's lives. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing well, right? I am making money left and right. I'm making money hand over fist. Ghost Boy has allowed me to generate somewhere around the avenue for this month of $256,000. Okay, 200 and oh wait, hold on. Ghost Boy has allowed me the opportunity to generate $256,000. And if you don't believe that that is true because you think I'm making this up, these are the payouts. You can see the payouts there for yourself, and you can look and see exactly what the payouts are giving. I don't need to lie to you about any of this. You can certainly see this for yourself. All right. So I am doing well. This has nothing to do with, you know, the success or demise of my business, this, that, and the third. Yeah, that's fine. They do dinner and block. I'm not dinner and block, babe. I'm dinner and block. And I'm not hiding. I need you to understand that, right? I have basic principles that I abide by. If you don't like the principles that I abide by and how I run my business, you are certainly welcome to either not be a part of that, or you are certainly welcome to start your own, right? But what you will not do is tell me how to run my business, especially when you don't have the numbers I have in my business, right? With all due respect, this is not about reading anybody. It's not about clapping back, but it literally is saying that I am in a particular league. You are not. You can't tell me how to play the game, and you're not where I am. Plain and simple, right? That's it. I can't tell you how to do certain things in your life because I'm not there. I can't tell you how to have no kids. I don't have a uterus, right? We good. See what I'm saying? So yeah. So, you know, and we talked about, like, you know, I'll just tell you where everybody is. I'll tell you where everybody is, where everybody's head is. I thrive off of this, right? So I'm good. Cory Brim thrives off of this. Cory's good, right? And Jeromie thrives off it. Jeremie's good. But when you start attacking people for no reason that are tied to these people, that becomes the issue. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I can't tell you what is going to happen. I can't tell you where they are. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. Maybe you could, right? Maybe you could, right? Maybe you could write a little letter. I don't know if that's going to help. You know what I'm saying? But there is they do have a sales team. They do have an email address that everybody's been using to reach out to these people. And I even have the letter they wrote, right? This is in my inbox, and let me download it so you can't see who it came from. But this is the letter that they just wrote, to the people, right? We can go over it because, you know, I have a receipt, y'all. I stay with a receipt. Here's the letter, right? It went to sales at Concord with an E, concordbanquets.com. Sales at concordbanquets.com, right? Sales at concordbanquets.com. All right. I hope you know Darius Darius Cooks is a well-known thief, fraud, manipulator, scammer, and has played a vital role in doxing online. Atlanta Fox News has covered his story many times, as well as other prominent news outlets. Have you at least seen his social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? I would hate for a great organization like this to be associated with doing any kind of business with this man. He has an F rating with the BBB. Go to any social media and put in the name or the hashtag Darius Cooks. He was just in Florida at Chantel's Justin Till and left that lady restaurant a mess. He left her kitchen with broken equipment and refused to pay the employees their wages. You can look at his Facebook post for evidence. This man will ruin your facility. All money isn't good money. I would highly suggest you refund, and then it gets cut off. It gets cut off. So, right? So it's like, you know, what could I do? You know what I'm saying? You know, what do you want me to do in this situation? What can I honestly do in this particular situation? You know, do I go to my Darius Cooks Facebook group with 25,000 of y'all and tell y'all to send the email, right? But is that really how we need to move in life? You know what I'm saying? Is it really how we're supposed to move? You know, I am of the thought, if things are supposed to happen, they'll happen, right? If they're not supposed to happen, then guess what? They won't happen, right? Well, the problem with lawsuits, right, is that these people are using anonymous names. These are not real people. These people have 4 and 5 different Facebook pages. See, the people want to try to stop me at any given point, right? They want to try to stop me, and that's cool, right? I understand, but you can't stop me. Baby, let me tell you what you can't do. Baby, they've been trying for 3-4 years. You can't stop me, right? I am going to win every single time, right? I've made more money. Trust me, I'm good, right? But, you know, what am I supposed to do when other people, it's not the venue backing out. It is, there's attacking other people that don't have anything to do with this, right? You can't attack me. You can't get me down. You can't attack Jeremy. You can't get him down. You can't attack Cory. You can't get him down. But now you're going after Jeremy's husband. I can't sit here in good faith and allow that to happen, right? I just can't. Tyrell hasn't done anything to anybody. And so, you know, I can't let what my hate group is doing, affect, that's Jeremy's husband. Do you know what I'm saying? That's Jeremy's husband. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't, that's his husband. Come on now, you know? Can you not collaborate? I could do whatever I wanted to do, right? This is not even about me. You guys know this. I could do a pop-up. I could do whatever I want to do. I don't need to do a pop-up. I don't need to do anything else other than what I'm doing, right? I could do it, but I don't need to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a position, I'm very, very blessed, okay? I'm very, very blessed to be in a position where I don't need to do anything that I don't want to do. I do projects that I want to do, and Three Kings is a project that I put my heart and soul into and that I want to do. But at the same time, we can't let people's husbands and spouses, you know what I'm saying? We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I don't know what we are deciding. I don't know where the needle may land. I do know that Cory Brim is like, let's go, right? Cory's like, let's go. You know me. I'm like, let's go. So chances are, you know, we're going to give Jeromie some time. I'm going to check in with Jeromie, see how Jeremy's doing, see where he's at. If you follow him, a word of encouragement would be nice, you know. Yeah, everybody's cool. In fact, everybody's good. Everybody's good individually and collectively. It's just that now when you start attacking somebody's family member or somebody's spouse, you be like, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it worth it to attack somebody's spouse? Attack me. You know what I'm saying? You know, attack Jeromie, attack Cory. You know what I'm saying? All of us can handle this, the attack. You feel me? Come up to us. We good, right? But then when you start talking about people's loved ones and people who are next to them and people who ain't ever did nothing to nobody, that becomes an issue. How does my team feel about it? Everybody's good. Everybody's great. Cory's great. Jeremy's great. Everybody understands, you know, this sort of social media situation. So everybody's cool. Nobody has a problem with it. Like, we expect this to happen. But you can't, listen, as the leader of this, I don't even feel right. You know what I'm saying? With somebody else's family being a target. I don't feel right doing that. Right? That's not good. That's not nice. You know what I'm saying? That's not kind. And so, you know, I can't, yeah, you will never be able to find the group because the group is now, it's a secret group and nobody can join the group. So it's the same people who've been in the group for years, along with my people who are spies in the group that report back to me. So that's how I get all of the screenshots and all of the this and the that, because I have people who are in the group. So when you see me post the screenshots, you know where I got them from. I have moles who are in the group who keep me abreast of all the things that are going on. And they don't know who the moles are in the group. They can't figure it out for themselves. They don't know who the moles are, who the ops are. but I know who they are. So I'll always get the information. That's not a problem. But you know, here's where we are. So again, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if it's off. I don't know if it's on. No, I'm not advertising a venue. I'm not doing any of that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing any of that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not being secretive. I'm not hiding any information. I'm not going to be one of those people who are like, you'll get it when you buy a ticket. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't know who you think I am. But baby, I'm not doing that. I will say F it to the whole project before I do that. I don't move in that way. You know, I don't move in that fashion. I don't move like that. That is not how I get down at all, right? If you've been following me for any period of time, baby, you know how I'm 100% transparent, 100% open. It is going to happen or it's not. You feel me? Either way, I mean, I want it to happen. Don't get me wrong, right? It's an amazing project. We've been working on it for months at this point, right? 8 months at this point, we're working on it. I really want it to happen. But at the same time, I as the leader of this project, it doesn't feel good for me to have people who are associated with the team. Oh, they thrive. Oh, they love this. Yeah. Or they're watching this, enjoying what's going on right now, knowing that it was their phone calls and it was their emails and it was them posting on Facebook that allowed, in the group that allowed Jeremie's husband to be upset. Oh, they love that. Oh, gosh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is making them very, very, very happy, right? But I also wouldn't be Darius Cooks. Well, I did it with dining with Darius Cooks. 30 people versus 400 is completely different. I'm not moving in that way. I'm sorry. It worked out with dining with Darius Cooks. There were 30 people. This is 400 people. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I put my foot down. Like I told Chantel, it is an absolute no for me. I'm not doing that. That is not how I move. You wouldn't even like it. If you spent $300 or $400 on a ticket and you don't know where it's at, yeah, dining with Darius Cooks is different. It's 30 people. You know what's going on. You know I'm on Instagram Live. You know I done flew to the city. That's different. This is a grand event with venues and media and the whole bit. I'm not the fuck finna be talking about, I'll let you know where it's going to be just to hide from them. You must be out of your mind if you think that is the way I move. Okay, as a business owner and as a social media influencer and as a Capricorn, I can't even begin to wrap my head around somebody making me tell y'all, no, we can't do something because I'm afraid the haters go. I wish, girl, that's not how I move. Okay, that is not how I move at all. And if that becomes an issue for you, then I mean, hey, it is what it is. But that's not how I move at all. That is not, I will not. We have security, but again, I think you're missing the point. This is not about the venue. This is about Jeremie's husband. This is not about the venue. This is about Jeremie's husband. This is not about the venue. This is about Jeremie's husband. This is not about the venue. This is about Jeremie's husband. This is not about the venue. This is about Jeremie's husband. Okay? That's what this is about. I need you to hear me. This is not about the venue. This is about Jeremie's husband. Right? If this was your husband, you'd be having a different conversation. Right? If this was your loved one, it would be a different conversation. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, nothing's off the table. I'm single, so you can't attack my husband. Cory's single, so you can't attack his wife. So we will let Jeremie talk to his people, talk to his husband. He just commented. I think I saw a comment come through here. You know, Facebook is different than Instagram, child. The Facebook stuff you barely see. We'll let them talk and, you know, figure it out. All right. I missed the first part. What was it about Jeremie's husband? Girl, you think we finna go back over because you missed it? Girl, you missed it. You don't go to church talking about some start over. I missed it. Girl, you missed it. Catch it next time. Okay? Jeremie's husband needs to understand he's married to a social media influencer and it comes with the job. Yeah, that's a little tough to tell somebody how to act in their relationship when you're not a part of it. It's a little tough, right? Because then we could start, let me tell you how that narrative gets real bad. We could also say you should know you shouldn't overeat because it's not healthy for you, right? You should know that your credit score should be above 800, but right now it's sitting at 450, right? We could also talk about, we should know that you should have at least 6 months savings in your bank account, in your savings account, but right now you barely got enough to make it to next month. See, you see what I'm saying? When we start going down the lane of trying to tell somebody else what they should be doing, it backfires real fast on us. It backfires real fast. So that's not what we're doing. We're not about to do any of that. And you need to understand something. For those of you who have a hard time understanding it, Jeromie is equally as important to this project as Cory is, as LaQuincy is, and as I am. Equally. Do you understand me? He's equally as important. And so I will always make sure that the people who I'm associated with are okay in more than one way. If you've ever worked with me or worked for me, you understand how I roll, right? It don't feel good doing this and Jeremie's not happy, right? Not doing it. I'm sorry. And if that's a problem for you, then you should check the way your ethics look at the door. But I'm not doing that at all. At all. Right? If he's uncomfortable, he's not comfortable, there's an issue, there's a problem, that needs to be worked out before we move forward. And if it's not worked out, we're not moving forward until it is. That's just how we move, y'all. That's just how we move. That's just how we move. That's how you move in life. That's how you move in business. Ain't no dollar that important that you're going to get it over the fact that somebody you love and care about who's a part of your team isn't happy. You don't do that. Sorry. That's not how any of that works at all. And if you think that's okay, then, you know, I feel sorry for you. So anyway, if you missed it, you can watch the replay. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. I want to obviously push through this. I want to make it happen. And chances are, you know, something is going to go down. We've worked too hard for something not to go down. Right. Yeah, we also want to push through and show the haters a thing or two. We always want to do that too, but you got to do that safely. Right. And by safe, I mean, you can't do that at the expense of somebody's relationship. You can't do that at the expense of somebody who is unsure of how the future is going to look. You can't do that to Tyrell. You just can't do it. It's not right to him. It's not right. And I'm not going to allow it to happen. Not on my watch, not on my dime, not in my purview. That's not how I move. As a leader, as a boss, that is not how I move at all. At all. So here's where we are. I wanted to give you guys an update. So let us do our internal combos and, you know, sort of our internal situations, and then we will see where we land. We definitely want something to happen. Neither one of us wants to cancel. Neither one of us. We're all looking forward to this. We all are talking about how excited we are and what we're going to do and how we're going to make things happen. All of us have our people that we're bringing with us. I mean, we really have this, you know, whole thing sort of set up. So again, let us, and the only reason I'm telling you this is 100% transparency, right? I don't want to come back to you at the 11th hour and then explain all this to you. I'd rather take you along the journey with me. That way, any decision is made, just like with Chantel, because you know what ends up happening. Things happen. So just like with Chantel, you know, she could say X, Y, and Z, but you can go back and say, no, babe, I was there. I was on Jeremie's live. I was on Cory's live. Darius's life, I saw this for myself. So what you're saying does not make sense because that's not what I saw, right? It's not what I experienced. So that's why I want to do this live, because I don't want this to be a situation a month from now where you're like, damn, Darius, why you didn't tell us this before? Or, you know, you knew this, or whatever the case may be. So I start now, you know what I'm saying? Keeping you abreast of changes and updates and where things are. It's a part of the journey, honey. You know what I'm saying? It's a part. Yeah, you have to prioritize humanity and wellness. You have to do that. You have to. I can't be out here, you know, making millions of dollars at the expense of people's, you know, well-being. That's not right at all. There's no money, no dollar is worth that at all. All right. So again, just want to keep you abreast. Watch the replay. You know, we were gung-ho and super excited about making Chicago happen. Again, I'm not sure where it's going to land us, but I'll let you know. Okay, I will let you guys know as soon as we can. All right. I love y'all. I'll talk to you later.